Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here and welcome to another video, and in this video we're going to discuss Uncle Howdy, or the different variations of Uncle Howdy and what Uncle Howdy means. Now as always, it's very much appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. Let's get to it. Now I understand the frustration and confusion regarding Uncle Howdy because we've seen various versions of Uncle Howdy. The very first time we got an Uncle Howdy reveal, he referred to himself as the ghost of the man who sold the world. He claimed to know all of Bray's darkest thoughts, and he had this appearance on screen. And then several weeks later we saw another version of Uncle Howdy similar to the one on screen. He was quite short, quite stocky, in a full mask, and note, when he appeared, there were piped in sound effects, piped in laughter. And then we saw another version of Uncle Howdy. It was very different to the version we saw on the ramp. Attack Bray Wyatt with his sister Abigail, and at that point we thought, this is Uncle Howdy. This is the proper Uncle Howdy, heel Howdy if you like, coming out and attacking Bray Wyatt. And then since that time we've seen some subtle changes, some polish ups if you like to the Uncle Howdy mask. Even the hair colour's changed. I believe he had a blondish sort of hair colour when he first physically appeared, and now it's grey. And so subtle changes, maybe they're playing around with the actual version. Now, we're led to believe that this current version we've been seeing lately, going after Alexa Bliss, alongside Bray Wyatt now, conveniently enough, is Uncle Howdy played by Bo Dallas. Now the problem with that is we've got this unrealistic expectation in our minds as to what Uncle Howdy is, so we almost assume there's going to be some supernatural to him, some mystique to him. And many fans felt it was corny and a bit goofy when you heard Bo Dallas playing Uncle Howdy, laughing the way that he did on SmackDown when he attacked Bobby Lashley. So I totally get it. But what if this has been a lie all along? That Bo Dallas is playing Uncle Howdy to cover for his brother, Bray Wyatt, who's been lying all along, deceiving us, the fans, all along, deceiving LA Knight all along, because he is Uncle Howdy. Think about the lyrics. Lie for me, brother, use me for cover. Is he using Bo Dallas to make it look like he's just a servant? He goes where the circle takes him, because after all, it's nothing to do with him. He's just following Uncle Howdy. Now, I don't believe that Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy. Yes, he's playing what appears to be Uncle Howdy, but I believe deep down, as Bray Wyatt even said himself, and I know we can't believe everything he says, that he is Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy is a part of Bray's psyche. Now, this could stem from his childhood, some sort of real-life trauma, or the real-life mental health battle that we're seeing Bray Wyatt in. It's a part of his psyche that he doesn't want to embrace, but he will embrace the darkness, and along that path he's going to deceive us, he's going to lie, he's going to try and throw us off track. Now remember the reasons why we saw Uncle Howdy, the first physical reveal. It was to prove to LA Knight, for Bray Wyatt to prove to LA Knight that he wasn't the one that attacked him in the Uncle Howdy masks. And then we see Bo Dallas portraying Uncle Howdy attacking Bray Wyatt conveniently not that long after. And so I don't believe that Uncle Howdy is what he appears to be in terms of a separate entity to Bray Wyatt. And that's where I believe there is deception, and I believe there will be answers at WrestleMania. We'll get an understanding as to what on earth is going on here, and this will make way more sense than it does at the moment, because at the moment it can be very, very confusing. Now, where it also gets really confusing is there were 3 separate attacks on LA Knight in Uncle Howdy masks, and it never got addressed who that was. We assumed it was Bray Wyatt, but at the same time, it might have been others. And this might be on a bigger scale than we'd even imagined, that Uncle Howdy is everything. That this is a build towards a faction angle, and this whole Uncle Howdy deception can go in numerous directions to throw us off the scent. But let's also not forget the fact that the very first time we saw Bray Wyatt return to WWE, he was wearing an Uncle Howdy mask. Now, we still don't know what Uncle Howdy is. We don't know for 100% certainty who Uncle Howdy is or what he's implied to be. Maybe we get answers soon. maybe not. But at the moment, I understand why fans are confused, because they think, well, Uncle Howdy came out as a heel, attacked Bray Wyatt, now he's a face with Bray Wyatt, alongside Bray Wyatt, and those two are in sync. What on earth is going on? And let's not forget the fact that at the Royal Rumble, it looked in a way like that masked version of Bray Wyatt before the coffin drop from Uncle Howdy at the top on LA Knight happened, that Bray Wyatt was controlling Uncle Howdy. The way he just stood directly in line with him as well. And then the Firefly Funhouse puppets appeared at the top. And so what if what we saw at Extreme Rules with the Firefly Funhouse puppets and the Fiend, Bray and Uncle Howdy was the start of everything? The rebirth of the Firefly Funhouse, the other side of the door. And that is what we're going to see. Bray Wyatt said, I'm the Eater of Worlds. I'm Uncle Howdy. I am him. Assuming it's Eater of Worlds, Uncle Howdy can take on whatever it wants to. And the Fiend, then you've got these three versions of Bray Wyatt, which never gets old. It never gets dull. It never gets overexposed. And that's why I believe the Fiend could work again. Now, I've got a separate video coming up on that next week. Actually, we're going to talk about the Fiend and why it could work second time round within WWE under the guidance, of course, of Triple H. But look at the Uncle Howdy situation from a slightly different lens, and things might not appear quite as goofy as you might think in the first place. But again, with Bray Wyatt, it's probably going to be swerves and twists and probably going to be wrong. But we want to be wrong as fans. I love it when I'm wrong, because that proves that unpredictability is back in WWE. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, get down in the comments section, share your thoughts and opinions, and it'd be even more appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. And we'll catch you in the next one.